Johnson.
Yes, I mean, that's... Yeah, Catherine's a great partner for James, too, because he can play a little wild because she's the best firefighter. She puts out fires all over the court.
She sure does.
Wow, full send cross court at J-Dub. I love it. Oh, and a one-handed backhand counter. More of this will be fantastic.
And Catherine Parenteau is one of the few ladies that kind of has that one-handed. She's got the strength to use the one hand. We saw it there. She missed it, but she has that shot in her bag.
It's because J-Dub got it passed into the right hip and just couldn't find it. That is in.
The flick master. There it
the
is.
Flick wizard. The
Flick
wizard. I mean, he is a master of that too. But we'll get him at the official name. Yes.
On full display right there.
And early in the year, Jimmy was nursing a shoulder injury, couldn't put away. Now that's long in the past. Has some of the best put away power of anybody.
JW using the spin.
Yes.
Those are hard balls to pick up on defense. When it's got so much spin, it's hard to catch the center of the paddle and hit it back in a clean way.
And you want to talk about having that perfect finishing power. He finds those short angles, Sam, every time, doesn't miss it wide, no one touches it.
No, he's perfected that.
Oh, what a dig. And it's again J-Dub. It gets in there first. Three zip. Jorja, after a tremendous serve, set the table.
Beautiful serve. And I'm curious to see as the game grows, will we see players aim for the lines a little more on the serve, kind of like tennis? You know, are they really going to try to push it a little bit and get some more free points? J-Dub did an excellent job of finding a good spot on that previous service point.
Miscommunication between Bro and Sis there on who's taking that. So let's see if Catherine and James can get on the board down 4. Ooh, just deep. So they can indeed. So pretty. Jorja didn't even get it all the way behind James, but still off balance enough. Wow, and what a weird timeout here. Missed just junk in the middle, couldn't get to the kitchen, and James is taking a timeout early, and if I'm the Johnsons, I'm overjoyed with this development. Match taken by Ignatowich and Catherine Parenteau. Here we go. Well, I'd want them to make that happen. play a ball or two after that, because just something weird on that timeout there. Boy, it just popped up from Jimmy there, 5-1.
Ignatowich is a little off right now. If I'm the Johnson family, brother, sister, I'm directing a lot of balls at Ignatowich at the moment.
Wow. J-Dub had a great look at that. Looks at the Franklin paddle like it's the paddle's fault. See if Catherine and James can get going here. Wow, let it out, yeah. And probably the best dinker on the court is the one that missed. Wow, Jimmy just fending for his life back there, and it does not look pretty when they have the ball at all.
No, he's just trying to find his balance right now. I trust that he will. He's a good enough player to make the adjustments.
And if you're going to give him shoulder high sitters, that's a good way to get that confidence back.
The guy can put a ball away. We all know
yes.
that.
Great read there, and that time J-Dub makes it. It had the same ball a second ago and pushed it deep. And Jorja is winning these cross-court dink battles. It's bad news for Catherine and James. Catherine did her little sneaky throw the body one way and go back the other, and J-Dub was just waiting for that ball to hit his paddle. Good night.
He's watched his film.
Yes, he has. 7-1. That middle has been available. He's 1 for 3, but I would be, if I'm Julie Johnson, I'm like, keep doing it.
That ball had some movement.
Oh, man, did it ever.
Right under the front leg of the bench. Front right leg, yep.
And that's the danger. Once Jimmy gets locked in, the serve and the drive, that can be 3 or 4 points in 20 seconds.
Oh, my God.
I think that's an appropriate OMG there, James, as that is 10 miles high.
A good serve. He had the third that he wanted. Just didn't get it down like the previous one.
So Ignatowich out of sorts. This is where you got to just get this thing in the barn. They've won the slow points. They've won the fast. And the Johnson's looking terrific here on center. Man, it's just been sorries and misses from James here. 9-2.
91.
Way out, and Jorja goes right at Ignatowich. 10-2 game point.
The Johnsons just look so confident in their game plan right now. They're in a good rhythm.
And that will do it. Emphatic 11-2. Just dominant from start to finish.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Board square, there we go. So Catherine and James, you just got to wipe that one away and come bring your best stuff here. Let's see what happens. Jorja wins the cross-court dink battle. J-Dub just waits and then pounces on the prey.
Jorja looks like she's so confident.
Yes.
Hey, I'll make 100 in a row, 200 in a row, whatever you need.
Care less if Catherine's over there.
Nice shot.
Got him.
JW trying to jump out of it,
Yes.
kind of jumped into it a little bit.
That's big for just confidence because they were behind the whole way in game one, obviously, with that scoreline, but just never had anything. I just don't understand that.
He's there just kind of similar to Anna Lee in the previous match. The execution is just off at the moment.
Maybe not seeing it well here under the lights. I don't know. Just ugly trip for them, so ball right back. I mean, that was a very high dink they got out of it, though. Okay.
Couple shaky thirds from JW.
Yeah. I mean, right through the middle. Where's the center fielder?
That's the first speed up we've seen from JW. You know, I can't recall one in game one, maybe one or two.
One,
but
yeah. But
the Johnsons have been pretty okay with just getting everyone to the line and dinking.
there's a mistake from J-Dub, and first point does go to Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich. Nice big serve. Let's see. Wow, so high though. I mean, these are just flirting on the edge of Hoover Dam here.
Been lucky to get these first 2
Yes.
points. They're not deserving of the points, but
hey,
you know what? You'll take misses.
Absolutely. I mean, another one with outrageously high shots from where, I mean, Catherine's usually just on the ground. And yeah, 3-0, so
right.
It's working.
Brad Gilbert winning ugly.
Yes.
Right? He wrote an entire book about
yes.
it.
Just get that the heck on out of here, says Jorja with conviction.
I think she had the paddle back waiting. We got the replay here.
Bang. That same teenager. That's the special power of James Ignatowich. So just horrific with the ball here in game 2 are the Johnsons.
And Ignatowich can still get pace and pop on a ball even when his arm is extended out. Not many, he's literally just using his wrist.
This is bizarre. I realize they're winning, but the amount of balls that are being put into perfect attack positions is insane.
It really is. But hopefully Catherine and James can look at that and say, we're not playing great. We're up 3-0.
Exactly.
Look, let's stay positive.
And then a sitter goes flying deep. I mean, again, we all scuffle. If you can scuffle and win ugly.
I've missed all these shots.
Oh, I've missed every one of these.
Johnson finally on the board.
Yeah, and you heard James say, I can't do anything right. I hate, you know, when you see a player down on themselves, can he pull himself out of it here?
Ooh.
My Lord, that was going to hit the video board. Oh, and that one almost does in the flat. This is nuts. What is happening, Sam?
That first one was going to hit us up
Yes,
here
I
in
know.
the booth.
I thought I was getting a souvenir. All right.
Ignatowich, Parenteau up 3-2.
Hey, look, they're off to a good start.
They must be
Game
playing
2.
well.
Exactly. Wow. I mean,
I think that was going out as well.
and then this ball is launched almost up to Athena. And I said she was way out of the way. That's the way he can get her involved. Just shank one all the way up. She didn't move to go get it, though, either. Tied at 3 here.
I'll get you involved whether you like it or not.
Exactly. You're in. That's nice from James. So is that the one? Because if it might just take one. Another ball lost behind the shrubbery back there. Jorja flicks it through the middle, and those are very passive dinks coming from James and Catherine.
They really are. And James is he's a guy with an aggressive backhand dink, and Catherine has a great forehand dink.
Yeah, this is one of those where you don't want to miss that from Jorja. Just make them have to play the ball here. But again, we're trying to look at just a 1-point deficit.
James is so electric. It just, I said earlier, you could take a couple shots and he can lock in.
Great recovery from Catherine. But I just didn't love the fact that he didn't drive the third. He had a chance to just be aggressive, be the amazing player that you are. That's a good roll third. Creates an error. Tied at 4 here, so it's still anyone's game here. On the read, just that sums up his night. Now it's not over, but that sums up this part of it
perfectly.
What in the world was that? Like, just shut down the swing.
Right, and she kind of looked over her mom.
Like, Mom, what did I do? Was that a short hop lob? Everyone is losing their mind here, Sam.
Mama Johnson laughing at that one on the bench right now. She knows that's not a shot.
Especially over the dude that's 6'4", that's struggling with anything off the bounce in front of him.
I think that little move from J-Dub might have thrown Catherine off just enough, especially when you're in that kind of mentality that Catherine is right now. You're maybe not confident, you're not playing your best.
Sky-high drive. George is going to make that every time. There for J-Dub, and they've got the lead back 5-4. And if you're the Johnsons, you have got to get out of here in 2.
Lock down on these thirds. Don't give free points.
You just can't get lured into the trap here of giving him that. J-Dub speeds it up with the two-handed backhand, and they continue to win the long dink battle points.
I feel like Ignatowich, Parenteau need to get out of those dink points.
Or hit a more aggressive dink.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to help them.
Yeah, I know. being dictated to from the line. Oh,
We got a foot fault.
oh, J-Dub with a foot fault. I wonder if they're going to challenge it. They are not. Let's see if he was clearly in or not on the Pickleball Central replay here.
We're not going to know from
Can't
that
tell
angle.
Can't tell from there. But Vicky Ryan was all over it, so I trust Vicky. This is almost where these two just need to go in the corner, just scream or something, like,
Right.
like just be furious for 4 seconds.
Anything to get them out of the funk they're in.
That's awesome from Jorja as James hit a nice ATP and Jorja was there.
Ball right back to the Johnson. That's where you just needed a Parenteau, Ignatowich. You felt like they needed a little momentum on those points.
Jorja keeps going straight ahead or down the line behind James, and it's working. 4 points from clinching a berth in the final. Man, just wide for Jorja there. It's the most passive match I've ever seen Ignatowich play.
Yeah.
What in the world? And they got out of that.
This match could be over. They've gotten out of
Yes.
4 or 5 points that in a normal scenario they're not winning.
And they're only down 3. I mean, it's lather, rinse, repeat when they have the ball right now. Chance to add to the lead for the Johnsons. And J-Dub's like, well, if you want to go there with a little more pace, you are going to eat it.
I don't blame James for trying to speed up there. As far as the game plan goes, they're doing the same thing over and over, bringing everyone to the kitchen and just slow dinks. We're back to it.
Okay. Catherine pulls the trigger and gets Jorja to be late on it. And again, we're not asking for crazy speed ups, but a little more aggressive dink choices to start with. James say, what am I doing? Through the middle from there is not the answer. 9-4.
And to defend James and Catherine a little bit, it is hard to hit a speed up off such a soft dink.
Yeah.
That, the Johnsons are literally they're hitting at dinks at 2 miles an hour. It's a tough ball to speed up.
Well, Jorja throws in a perfect lob. That's wide, and we are at match point. James, it's just not your day. The Johnsons just took the lead early and kept it. And Jorja, I'll start with you. What was the difference there? You guys had the lead and never really gave it up.
Yeah, we were down a little bit in the second game. I think a lot of it is just we've been out here all day. It's been really hot. You know, we just needed to stay on top of it and get it in two so we could go home. Thank you to everyone who stayed to watch.
Yeah, you had Vegas's finest staying here all night long cheering you guys on. J-Dub, it's almost Halloween. What outfit as a kid did your mom dress you up in that you remember?
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
And I was Daphne.
Oh, yeah.
And you were Daphne?
And our dog was Scooby-Doo.
I love that. Now, will you dress up again coming up here? We're going to be right on the front end of the World Championships down in Dallas, but I'd love to hear some costume ideas here.
Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right before MLP.
I'm going to have to dress up as the wizard. So.
Yeah. I mean, the Flick Wizard, I'm expecting an amazing hat and a wand of some specialness there, J-Dub.
I'll do it for you.
All
I got
right.
you.
All right. Well, you got me. You got yourself another shot at Ben and Annalie Waters. So, Jorja, what are you going to do between now and then? Obviously, you've been so close. You've beaten them before. What are you going to do between now and then to come up with maybe something different? Or do you feel like you've been right there and you just need to execute a little better?
Yeah, you know, execution's always important. They're a really good team, so just staying consistent and staying in our game plan. We still have gender doubles tomorrow, so getting through that, and then we'll worry about Sunday.